Welcome to the church that's always open. And the church that's always open today is live inside Fireside. You're going to hear some really cool stuff today because I have my husband Clyde with me today doing drums. And we're so grateful to start something new. Of course, this being the week before Thanksgiving, we're really grateful to be able to be here and share some good times and share some good songs. We're adding in music, we're adding in poetry, and I'm really looking forward to a good time together now that the weather's a little chilly, and off we go. The things that we're most grateful for is each other. One of my favorite holidays of all time is Thanksgiving, and especially this year, because it is the holiday that gathers us all together under gratitude. The thing I love about that is it's not divided. It's not divided in any way. It's just grateful. And I'm finding with everything that's been going on, it's important to have that gratitude. And it's important to live it one day at a time. So we're going to open with our song. The song, this is an original song of mine, One Day at a Time, and I hope you enjoy it. Close your eyes, start to listen, reach with your hands in here, dive into the sea of strangers, find your friends and draw them near, reach deep and play your heartstrings, sing a song that shatters the air, before forgetting the words, let the wisdom read your feet. Those who guide you, but you alone must lead. folks, one day at a time. Inside a day, we can take any of it. Why? Because we are people of the light. And in this time that we've been going through with all sorts of amazing uncertainty, there are many things I am certain of. One is that the power of love is a miracle. 2, I'm really grateful for it. 3, those who gather together under that sort of guise, under that sort of guidance, under that sort of mastermind guidance about how to bring love, are very important, especially here and now. We are all so essential. Those of us who are willing to walk into unknowns with kindness. I wrote a poem right after the election, and I would like to read it again. I've posted it, but it really is very, very fitting for today, because it is so important when structures on any side break down that would be for the good of all. It is very important that each of us, unto ourselves, become a light of kindness, a light of love, a light of charity, a light of forgiveness, a light of let's just do what we can to make it easier. So this is my poem. On these days ahead, the people of light will govern themselves outside the counting houses, while the light infuses their cells. The unstoppable truth of our own power, when the illusion lay in that darker hour. One simple flare, a holy truth, brought back to light me and you. No longer will any story pull us off our way. We see all greed's agenda. We no longer play. Today, we the people, we take back the day. So when I see you driving, I can give a little wave. A smile on the Duncan's line, is that so much to pay? A call to cheer a friend, still not sure of tomorrow. A light along the way to clear away some sorrow. This brings us back together, whatever our favorite color. Back to our shared vision of hope inside tomorrow. A place for the kids to rest their heads, where their dreams replace the losses. One thing I talk about often is mastermind. Mastermind basically is very easy to get to. Mastermind is your own imagination. But mastermind is also connected to the fabric of nature, that we are. We are made of starlight and carbon. And the fact that those ingredients are able to show love for each other is a miraculous opportunity. So before I move over to my fireside part of my talk, because Clyde built us a great fire, I'm just going to play a little bit of a song. As I play this song, I just want you to take breaths and feel this inside. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit, what is that to you? Moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. So as you're breathing that in, we're going to move over to the fireside and to the next part of our service. And Clyde's going to follow along with me, which is going to be great. So hi folks, it's so good to be here again in the church that's always open. And what we're finding today is the church that's always open, it's actually us. We're the church that's always open. And our willingness to guide ourselves. In times if leadership fails on all sides, the people who are still waiting for the help, they're still waiting for the help. And that help isn't really coming in a timely way. That's a call to people of the light. That's a call to us. And on this week before Thanksgiving, it's an excellent opportunity, not only for us to think, how are we grateful, but how can we share? How can we give in a way that's meaningful? How can we give in a way that really replenishes our souls? How can we give in a way that helps anyone who needs to feel safe? But also, how do we give in a way that helps people feel included and healed and guided and safe? Each one of us has in us the light to be the light of love. We must stop looking outside us for that. That is in us. And why I chose one day at a time today is that when things are challenging, we can only sometimes navigate one day because maybe things are just too challenging sometimes to navigate. But each of us, with the little bit that we bring, what a difference it makes. And we need to bring it now. We have to stop looking outside to those who maybe have lost their way to greed. If their only job was to take care of the good of all, but they stopped being able to do that, that's a lack of consciousness. That's a lack of humanity. And that's okay. When things go wrong, they need to come up to be healed. But as people of the light, it is our turn to stand up. If you know someone in phase 4 who is suffering, reach out to them this week. How can we help you out? Grassroots. There is plenty. Grassroots. Thanksgiving is about this nation. This nation was built in an alliance with God. John Adams stood up and said, we are going to build a republic finally on this planet that is in alliance with God. It had never been done. The risk that they took to honor what they believed was an opportunity for people to be in partnership with God, under the values of God, love, forgiveness, religious freedom, freedom of speech, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I've written a poem for today called This Land. This land built an alliance with God and rose up, the first nation to escape from the tyranny's prod. Now we are called to each be this light. Where pain is happening, bring love as your might. Where freedom is crushed under another's greed, it is our duty to shift that stream. Each of us with a mastermind, trained by spirit and a passion kind, committed to us and our alliance with God, that no one will sunder the good of all. And by the way, can we get this right? No skin is black and no skin is white. If we had the heart to tell it true, we see colorful chocolate through and through. And now, back to earth, the distorted delusion. So far from the truth, she's lost her reason. Yet we are here, the angels of light, with swords of kindness, eager to slice, because God's love and forgiveness is the only real might. And it's our only way out of this dark night. I'm coming back now, and we're going to play one last song. But before I go, I want to say to you, I am so grateful. I had no idea when I walked into the woods why I was starting to do this. But I'm so grateful because it has been a lift. Not only for myself, not only for the people who reach out, not only for the people who watch, but for all of us to gather in a place where we can speak about the fact that we are the people of light and that we are here to make a difference. Love will win. One match in the deepest of darkness takes that darkness away, and we must remember that. What a perfect week to do that. What a perfect week to remember as a nation, one nation, created with God as the hands, heart, lights, and love of God. For this, my friends, and for you, I am eternally grateful. So I'm going to bring my camera back now. I'm going to sing Go Light Your World. And you can. Feel free to reach out. Let me know messages of light that you've been sending out there. Go with your mastermind. Dive into the last song that got stuck in your head, and then ask Spirit to guide you to the next step. That's all we need. And in a day and a time, we've got it. Here we go. It'll be a little bit of a field trip. This song has been one of my theme songs for years on end as a light worker. I've been a conscious light worker since I was 5 years old. I have used this song with nearly every group of students I've ever taught, every church I've ever sung at, every music program I've ever built. I want to thank Chris Rice for writing this song. This is Go Light Your World. There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes it whole. To the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been wrong and lied to you, still holds a candle without a flame. To the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see. week, everybody. Go light your world. All the bit that we can bring, it's more than plenty. And a match in the dark is all the light we need. Bring every love you've got. And for those who are still without a job and without help, bring your love, bring your care, bring some food, just bring some friendship. Because we've got this. We've got this. Anything coming up now, needing to be healed, imagine the world we will have when we've done that. This is our chance. And for this, I am so grateful. Have a wonderful week, folks. Thank you so much. And to us all here, God bless these United States, built by God, loved by us. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care.